see. Well.
Well, let's continue.
Yeah, that. Yes, Steam, I know that Code of Princess is on sale. I still don't have money. Thank you for bringing it up.
Maybe I needed to actually talk to the Frieden statue as Frieden, and that was the problem.
It was.
I am silly person. Now I got it. Dark Friar can now be used. I almost forgot to do that.
I'm glad you remembered. But you didn't do that for the herb one, though. You've already fucked up.
What herb one?
You said you didn't sing when you got the herb.
The herb didn't make that song.
You said you were going to sing whenever you opened one of those chests.
Shit, I have to start over.
No, you don't. It's okay. Just do it in post. I'm sure it won't at all be strange and out of place.
I don't post-edit anymore.
Really?
Not really, no. Mostly because I just like throwing it straight from XSplit. Like, I can convert and, like, splice things, but if I don't have to actually edit, it takes about 20 seconds tops to record each video. Or, I mean, to convert it. Because it's not converting. It's great.
Ah. Fair enough.
I'm waiting for Camtasia Studio to, you know, support fucking 60 frames per second. And then I'll start being more edity again.
Yeah, I still gotta figure out what the problem is that I was having when trying to record recently. My friend and I were trying to record something, and then we realized that when we played back the video, it was played at like 3 times speed, and we have no idea why.
Cool.
And
Did you know that I'm not equipped?
I did know that you were not equipped. I think you are almost never equipped.
You've got the elevator key!
So now you can go all the way back to that,
oh, good!
That second room.
That sounds like I'm gonna put it at 400% speed then.
I would expect nothing less. Maybe this is how Frieden gets so buff, is that he is constantly walking around too fast and has to walk into walls. And that extra walking into walls is what's keeping him in shape. Also, because, you know, he's wearing like 40 or 50 pounds of armor.
At least. Not to mention he has 40 or 50 pounds of hair as well.
Yeah.
There's one keyhole in this door. Thanks for the tip. Let me just use the key that I got. Thanks.
You know.
He tries using elevator key, but he doesn't know how keys work.
That would be unfortunate.
I mean, he is from the, what, 12th century, tops?
I mean, he's from a dark dimension, so, you know.
How? What? I thought that whole thing was the elevator. It's this little dinky thing?
Correct.
I'm not equipped, by the way.
That's a shame. If you're not equipped, how will you be prepared?
I don't know. Maybe I won't ever be. Where the hell am I?
You are now in the second half of the diamond mine.
Alright, so we got 2 options and an elevator. Does the elevator need a new key? I guess so, since I left the key in the elevator like a moron!
You didn't leave it in the elevator. It broke.
Cool morgue.
Ah, yes, delicious corpses.
These Seeky bullets are really annoying, and I hate them.
Oh, well, the Seeky bullets you can block.
I'm too lazy for that. A shiny thing! You found the mine key! That means that this key is mine! Nothing like some rigorous training in the morgue. Cool, more slaves getting pounced on by Orgonians. I accidentally freed it again. Damn it.
I also know
Ow,
some
fuck!
Oregonians.
Well, Argonians are trademarked.
Fair enough. Don't want Bethesda coming after us. They have more money than God.
Well, I mean, God didn't really need a whole lot of money, so yeah.
I guess anybody that has money has more money than God.
Exactly. Money is the root of all evil, so why would God have any of it?
Because he's God.
But he doesn't want the root of all evil, man.
But he is evil. He's God.
Hang on, hang on, hang on. You have the key to the mine. But I already got the mine key. What the fuck?
There's mine key A and mine key B.
Well, apparently, there's the mine key and there's the key to the mine.
Well, clearly. Because you will note that when you look at the gate, that it says there are 2 keyholes.
Shock and awe. Is this a secret thing? That looks like that could be a secret thing. I have both keys. Put in the keys. Thank you, game, for not making me select each key individually and use them. More slaves!
Correct. Also, you'll talk to Sam. So you remember that letter that you got and while you were at sea talking about the slaves? And, you know, one of them was named Sam?
No, but
You
go
just
on.
saved it.
Oh, I hate things wrapping themselves up neatly.
Yeah, it's amazing how that one letter led to you saving this guy.
It didn't, though. It had nothing to do with me saving this guy.
It's fate.
I just happened to do it. Legend says that there's a song that brings back the past. Please let him hear it. Are you talking to yourself, like, or about yourself in the third person?
He's telling you to play it for Eric, you know, your friend that lost his memory?
Oh.
Or not Eric,
Of
Lance.
course. I see. Okay, I know you're humming the song to me, but I'm not going to remember all this shit. Write it down.
Conveniently, melodies are an item.
I'm going to need this memory melody to remember the memory melody with.
Isn't that ironic?
Well, I got what I came for. Time to leave. Is there a fast way out of here?
400% speed.
God damn it! Squeak, 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 squeak.
Anyway, once you leave the mine, we'll be going to talk to Lance and, you know, make him not
Whoops.
forgetful now.
Choose Frisia! Alright. Why is there not an escape dungeon button? I mean, item.
Because convenience is for suckers.
That's not where I want to go. Time to hum to my friend to make him remember all the times I touched his penis when he was young.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
I'm not sure about that.
What is this place? Oh, so this is just the nostalgia song.
Basically.
I feel like I'm back in the womb?
Yeah.
Everything that's happened and the people I've met are pouring into my head. That must suck.
Yeah, now you're remembering all the jackasses.
Oh god,
too.
now Lance is going to tell his whole life story. I was raised in the town of South Cape. When I was but a wee lad, my mother used to take me to the American Pie Factory. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot the name of the place in the middle of saying it, so that's what came out. The most important thing in my life was gone. I didn't know what to do. Oh man, we're getting all of them at once, just this giant mixed up plot dump.
Yeah, it's a shame about Lance's father and your father.
That's okay, I touched his penis a lot.
They both went missing at the same time.
Could we possibly be secretly brothers?
No, your father is responsible for his father's disappearance.
You said something you shouldn't have there.
No, they were on the expedition together.
Oh. Because you almost said murder there. It was like,
No.
Plot?
No. Your father wouldn't kill somebody.
I don't know that. Did I ever know my father?
Yeah. He
They
never
did-
murdered anything.
I didn't get any of that. I didn't get any of that plot dump about how my father was when I knew him. So as far as I know, my father was a dick.
You talked to him in the very first dungeon.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing how quickly you forget. I mean, he's only your father.
You'd think I would remember after playing this memory song, but I already forgot everything that just happened.
Do you remember the memory song?
Nope. I forgot
Well,
both. Oh no, I still have my other song.
It is convenient that using items, you know...
Hey,
gets
don't
them out-
project your freaking tears onto my face, Kara. Go on.
Anyway, it's very convenient that this game allows you to get rid of items by, you know, using them. Because otherwise your inventory would be clogged.
We're gonna go see Neil. It's time for the Legend of Neil.
Yep, your long-lost cousin that you've suddenly discovered.
The same name! Oh my god! It's gotta be the same person because no two people can be named Neil.
This is true. There are laws about that.
Every time a Neil dies, the next baby born has to be called Neil. Only
There can
one
only
at a
be
time.
one. But there must always be one.
There must always
Just
be
like
one.
Batman. Anyway, once you discover how good of an inventor Neil is,
Neil's cottage takes up a very large part of the city, apparently.
it takes up the whole city.
Neil's cottage was 3 buildings inside of a giant wall.
Yes. It's an optical illusion. It's smaller on the inside.
You can tell I've gotten strong just by looking at me.
I mean, you do have like 15 strength now, 16 strength.
Is that
I'm sure your
visible
muscles
somehow?
have, like- Of course.
Strength isn't all about muscles, zombie. But apparently this person stinks.
This is true.
There's a wonderful smell in this room, isn't there? Ha 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 ha, it's great. I'd hate you for it. I can't stand stinky people. Like, BO is one thing, but if you've got, like, that, like, 400-pound smell, get the fuck out of my house. If you've got breath that smells like a dying skunk, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
I mean, you could be Gandhi. Gandhi was well known for his terrible breath.
I wouldn't either. I'm with the princess for once in my life. You can all sleep on the floor. I've pooped there though, so be careful. Alright, I'm gonna talk to this guy then. 2 years? The 4 inventions are your best work. Okay, let's see. We've got this thing. An oxygen tank. There's air inside. So, all you did was build a cylinder and put a cap on it. There's only 1 minute's worth of air inside. I'm pretty sure I could breathe for longer than a fucking minute with a bag of air, just a normal trash bag, and that's smaller than this thing.
Well, that's an air's worth of oxygen if you breathe constantly. If you conserve your breath, that could be like 5 minutes.
No, even then. That's the size of this guy. That's the size of my character. That much air you could breathe for at least 5 minutes on normally.
I don't think you understand just how much air you can consume in a minute.
I'm pretty sure I do. I mean, maybe if you're, like, running or something, but if you're just, just sitting there.
One person breathes 7 to 8 liters of air per minute.
Yeah, what Fowl said. You can hold your breath for a fucking minute as it is. 1 lung's worth of air is like a minute. I mean, you couldn't get away with that the whole time, but still.
That's why I said you could probably get away with it for like 5 minutes. Frosty, I barely understand how anything works, let alone Reddit.
Well, it wasn't for any of this shit.
That is amazing, Foul, because I can't consider holding my breath for
Oh my
more
god!
than a minute.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
They got some big-ass lungs, that's all I can say. Either that or they just shut down after they took that breath.
Maybe. Like meditated underwater and conserved all their energy.
Big white bird!
Oh yes, there's actually some interesting information about this once we get to the thing.
I guess. Really? You don't want Will to be the only one having a good time, you say, about going to a fucking desert?
Well, you're going to be looking at some very interesting things in the desert.
Is one of them this giant Malai head?
No, but close. It's something giant.
Oh, it's just that symbol that's from Actraiser, isn't it? Which I think is actually about... I just saw the word for it earlier, like yesterday. The first monotheistic religion is like a bird guy.
Do you remember the name of the constellation?
Nope!
It's Cygnus.
That's not what I was reading about yesterday, though. It started with a Z. It was really long.
Oh. Well, the, this ground drawing is based on Cygnus, the constellation. And in 1993, 1 year before the making of this game, one of its stars went into the nova phase and became red. Earlier in the game, they mentioned that a red star was coming towards Earth and could spell either disaster or great prosperity. So you need to look for the, once you talk to everybody and do the plot, you're going to be looking for that red star, which is in the bottom left one.
Good to know. Doesn't there seem to be a pattern in the way these rocks are scattered around? Wait,
Also,
birds... Never mind.
Wait, what?
You said bottom left foot, but it's like all wings, yo. Okay, there we go.
Just trace your way up the foot. But anyway, keep in mind that once you do so...
There's
you're gonna be
nothing in
going
the
through-
feet.
Did you examine?
I'm not equipped.
Did you talk to everybody?
I missed one. Maybe I gotta talk to Mr. Dude.
Also, you need to talk to the dead guy.
There's a dead guy.
Indeed. Once you've talked to everybody and
Whoops.
followed Kara, in the southwestern corner, there'll be a dead guy.
There he is.
Go over and follow him, and then once you do that, head to the north part of the area and speak to Neil again. If he's saying the same thing, then you can go ahead and go to your
Man, these
foot.
guys move around real quick. So about this, the Red Star thing that happened, you know, in the 90s or whatever.
Yes.
Illusion of Gaia isn't in the 90s!
This game was made in '94, I believe.
Yeah, but the Illusion of Gaia world, it's not the 90s!
No, but it has some real world connections. For instance, the Nazca, the people that he said that made this ground painting,
The
were
Nazis.
an actual tribe.
The Nazis.
They lived in South America, in Peru.
When Will's, quote, flute touched it, there was a rumbling sound.
Ah, yes. So, let me know once you're in the thing. Because I have some bad news for you at that point.
Sky Garden!
Ah, yes, the Sky Garden. More colloquially known as Brainlord.
Are you serious?
There are over 100 enemies in this dungeon,
That sounds like a good stopping point.
and you will have to backtrack back and forth through two parts of the dungeon because the dungeon is two-sided.
Oh my god, why?
There's a top and a bottom, so you know. And you can only access certain parts from the top and only access certain parts from the bottom. So you'll
This
have to then
sounds
backtrack.
so much fun that I think I'll have it 2 weeks from now.
I thought you might. I wanted to give you a little bit of warning before you started into this.
I kind of was going to stop here anyway, but yeah, that's, like, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyway.
Well, I guess we're going to kill 100 things in 2 weeks.
Indeed. And get, like, 8 upgrades.
All the upgrades.